Hi everyone, I'm Elizabeth, but I go by Beth. I wanted to introduce myself with a video challenging me to do something I've never done before. I can't seem to stay under the 2-minute mark, but I am going to make it as short and interesting as possible. This is my very first class in my very first semester back to college. I've enrolled in cybersecurity. I've been wanting to do this for a while and I finally have the courage to get it done. One way to relate to Glassman in his cookbook is to say I was lacking some of the ingredients that I needed to hire my education. I could explain it by telling you all that I didn't have the motivation to get off the couch and get in the kitchen and start cooking. I got an associate's degree when I was 20, so 10 years ago, and it was mainly to please my family, not for personal growth. I didn't have the tools and the self-awareness to understand what I really needed in my life, and that's happiness and financial stability. Not to sound shallow, I need money. I need money for a home, car, food, clothes, to travel. I need this education because I want to be more financially stable. This class will be a great way for me to start learning so much about me and why I want this degree. I work as a general manager and I see myself as a leader for my team. It was an eye-opener to read the article, What is Leadership? Because according to the author, my title is General Manager doesn't make me a leader. Leaders need to understand who they are and what they care about in themselves before people will start to follow. And that was made even more clear in the reading Leadership Begins with an Inner Journey. If this is the case, then more self-aware I become, the better leader I can be. Self-awareness is an ingredient I'm going to need for my education and to be the leader of my life. I also started to understand, after watching the TED Talk, I began to understand the missing ingredient. Tasha Ehrlich said the most self-aware people don't ask why, but they ask what. I believe I'm getting older and wiser and becoming more self-aware, and it's making me more confident with my life. Instead of asking, why am I not making money? I ask myself what I can do to make more money, and this is it. I'm starting to prep my meal. So Glassman said in his instructions to the cook, to open your eyes to what's around you. And for me, that's my current career. It's one of the main ingredients that had pushed me in positive and negative ways. On a positive note, it has really given me the confidence to think if I can be successful at this, I can be successful at anything I put my mind to. I have a lot of responsibility there. I play a lot of different roles at work. I work in a retail environment, so I have to manage customers and a team of employees who I hire and train. I would have thought it would be something I wouldn't want to do because of the responsibility, but I've found that it gives me a sense of fulfillment when I'm able to manage crisis and drama without getting completely stressed out. On a negative note, it's not what I want to be doing. For one, the position doesn't even require a high school degree, and I consider myself to be an intelligent person. I want my career to show that. I would like to be more challenged and get a greater feeling of fulfillment out of my work. Also, I don't have a chance to become wealthy at this job. I believe that my career is my life. It's what supports me financially. It's what I spend a majority of my time doing, and it's a measure of my status in society. Now that I have a recipe, I'm going to use some of the techniques that we were given in 17 Easy Ways to Ease Stress as I move forward with my cooking. I've bookmarked the page, and I'm eager to try and memorize a yoga routine, which I've never really liked yoga, but it is a physical distressing activity. And more importantly, while trying to write a paper, I'm going to shut off all my notifications and focus on what I'm doing. I can also use the breathing activities to quickly de-stress at work. And lastly, I'm going to meditate. And if it's as easy and effective as the cartoon mouse in the 2-minute video on how to meditate says, then I'm willing to do anything that will set me up for success in getting my degree. I look forward to learning with everyone in this class and participating with each other's learning experience in this virtual learning. It's new to me. I think this class should be a great way to start my degree at the American Women's College.